Hey guys, welcome back to another at-home workout. Today we have got a 10-minute weight loss workout that you can kick off your day. There's only one thing that I'm gonna need from you, and that's to go from where you are, which is comfortable, to definitely uncomfortable by the time this 10 minutes is over. We've got 3 minutes to warm ourselves up, to get ourselves into the workout, followed by 7 minutes of work. Within that 7 minutes, we're gonna do 7 different exercises. No repeats today, which is woohoo for most people, right? 50 seconds worth of work, 10 seconds to rest and to unwind, basically to get a couple of heavy breaths done, and then we're gonna proceed into each exercise as we go along. Guys, 10 minutes, we're gonna start this clock in 10 seconds. All I need you to do is just grab your towel up like so, roll it around a little bit, 3, 2, 1, and all we're gonna do is just start pressing away from your body. Okay, so to start off with this workout, we're gonna mobilize the shoulders and just slowly bring that heart rate up, and then basically the last 7 minutes, where we do 50 seconds on and 10 seconds off, that's where the work is done. Now, if you take a look at your towel, hopefully you've got a size towel similar to mine. It's gonna be really hard if it's any bigger, but that's okay. We're looking for a bit of tension on the towel is what we're looking for. We're not looking for it to be saggy or loose, but we are looking for a little bit of tension on that towel the entire time, okay? Let's double check and make sure that our stomach is nice and activated. And what I mean by that is you're just trying to brace into your midsection the entire time, okay? Now we're just about to get ourselves down to the ground for the second exercise of the warm-up. Feeling like your shoulder blades are already starting to warm up. 3, 2, 1, bring yourself down to the ground, and we're gonna do a donkey kick out. And all we're gonna do is each time we bring that knee into the chest, your aim is to kick back and squeeze that side of the buttocks. So we're gonna do 30 seconds on one side, 30 seconds on the next, and then we're gonna jump back up onto the feet again. So squeeze the glutes. Let's get one more out. Change to the other side. How good's that? Now we're kicking off by getting these glutes to activate, trying to embrace that midsection, and we just know in the back of our head, all right, we have only got 10 minutes. 10 minutes is all we've got. Okay, we're just about onto the feet again, and we're gonna stand in 4, 3, 2, 1. Grab your towel for me. Now we're gonna go to the ceiling is what we're looking for. Chest up, chest and up. Similar sort of exercise to the very first one. Now you are definitely gonna be doing these exercises within your 7 minutes, but they'll be just a little bit different, a little bit more involved. Now, what do we need to do to get ourselves to the end of this 10 minutes? And we know that we have definitely given ourselves a really good workout, yeah? You can start to feel your shoulders warming up. I reckon your heart rate is starting to come up just that little bit, which is exactly what we're looking for. We're just making sure that we haven't got a saggy towel, all right? Saggy towels are no good, not in this workout anyway. Let's get a couple more out, 10 seconds. Starting to move around a little bit, heart rate's going up. I'm then gonna give you just a second to get it together before we start. Okay, let's relax. You've got your towel. We've got 7 different exercises. So keep that in the back of your head. We don't have to repeat any of them, which is the best part, right? 7 minutes, we are still comfortable. By the end of the 7 minutes, I wanna make sure that you are definitely uncomfortable. Heart rate's probably jacked and through the roof, and you've had a great workout. All right, let's get ourselves ready. We're gonna do a squat with a press. Bring the arms into the chest. 3, 2, 1. Bring it down for the squat, and you're gonna press out to me with the towel as we go. Like I said, we've got 50 seconds of work, 10 seconds of rest. No saggy towels. No saggy towels. There's a bit of tension trying to pull that towel out. Let's just double check. We're trying to go as low as you think you can go, and we're definitely trying to squeeze the bum when you stand up. That's the aim. 20 seconds here to go still. Now, depending on where you're at within your journey, we're just trying to get some good quality reps done. And then we'll take 10 seconds as rest. Before we know it, we're gonna be there. All right, let's get one more in. 10 seconds and rest. Breathe. Okay, we're gonna go one leg forward, one leg back. Ready for a lunge. Shoulder blades down. Lunge. And we're gonna do 25 seconds here and 25 seconds on the other leg. So if we can, let's make sure the chest is not dipping too close to the front leg. We're trying to keep ourselves up nice and tall, and we're feeling that bit of load in those legs now. One more. Same again, other side, we're still working, so we're not resting here. Shoulder blades are back and down, and that chest is still up. Second exercise out of 7. Now you can notice, heart rate, it's already going up. And that's no worries, that's exactly what we want. And we got one more. Relax, 10 seconds. Let's bring it back to the upper body. Breathe. Shoulder blades back and down. We're gonna rotate like we're rowing. Let's go. So we're trying to keep tension in that towel at all times. It'll feel quite awkward, but you're pushing and pulling all at the same time. Now what we don't want is the lower back arching like so and the locked knees. We're looking for bent knees. Stick your bum back and get yourself really centered. Really centered. Heart rate going up, up, and up. Even that shoulder burn. Now if you want to make it a little bit harder, for the next 18 seconds, we can go a little bit lower and a little bit higher with the towel. Keep that tension on the towel. Any quicker. Third exercise out of only 7 that I've got. Here we go. Ooh. And done. 10 seconds. Whew. Relax. Relax. Okay. 4, 3, 2, 1. Down to the toes, up to the ceiling. Down to the toes, up to the ceiling. So you're getting that towel. I reckon the biggest challenge here is trying to make sure that there's no saggy towel. That's always a challenge. How are we going, team? What I want from you now is just to make sure you're no longer comfortable and you're spending more and more time getting uncomfortable. That's what it's all about. You want to lose some weight? We're going to have to move that body as many ways as we can for as long as we can. What do we got? 10 seconds. Bring it up. Bring it up. We're doing good. Gonna get one more. Yep. Okay. Push-ups. Take your towel out to the side. Use it as grounding on the knees or on the toes. Up to you. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Now remember, when we're doing our push-ups, regardless of where you are, we want to make sure that the hips aren't hitting first. It's your chest that's angling down towards the towel, towards your hands. If you take a look at your elbows, they're going out sort of into a V, like so. Down into that V. Down. Chest down. You got this. Another 20 seconds. We got this. Number 4. Here we go. 10 seconds. Starting to feel the burn now. Ooh, can we get one more? And up we come. Okay, really important we keep the tension on the towel on this one, otherwise we won't do anything. We're gonna get the shoulder blades to pin back. Fold over, row, row, row. That looks kind of funny, right? Because we've got a towel, but you should be able to feel, especially if you keep that tightness in the tension of the towel, you'll feel your back tense right up. Squeeze, squeeze. So we're super hinged from the hips and you're actually facing the ground. That's what it feels like. Well, that's what you're doing. Notice my heart rate. Notice my heart rate. She's going up. Squeeze. 15 seconds. Oh, that feels good. Yes. What do we got? 5. Relax. Nicely done. Back on the knees again for me. On the elbows, plank position. 3, 2, 1. Lift and squeeze. Back to the knees. Lift and squeeze. Back to the knees. Finishing with that little bit of midsection. 6 exercise out of 7. So this is like a fancy way of doing a plank without having to hold into a plank. If you've done a plank before, you know what I mean. It can be very, very monotonous. Staying still is always seemingly harder than moving, I find. So let's keep these moving so that we can still walk the midsection. Whoa. We got 10 seconds here, a couple more reps for me. Remember, it is only a 7-minute conditioning phase workout. 4, 3, 2, 1. Roll around, grab your towel. Okay, bums in, tension back on the towel. 3, 2, 1, lift and down. Now we're not going all the way up into a sit-up. We are doing a crunch. So we're just trying to get the shoulder blades off the back of the mat. That's the aim. Thinking about where are my ribs and where are they considering to your hips. Aim is to bring my ribs into my hips as I lift up, and especially as we go up with the towel. Ribs into hips. Ooh, that burns. That's burning. Couple more reps, a little bit faster if you think you need to. Workout's just about done. Ooh, very nice. And squeeze. What do we got? We're gonna got one more still in me. And run. How good is that? 10-minute weight loss workout. All right. Now, if you think you need to, I want you to think, can I do this tomorrow? That's your goal. Can you do this same 10-minute workout tomorrow morning to kick off your day? Guys, have a great day. I'll see you next time. Bye.